Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudoku and Puzzles. Myself Ashish, and today I'll be covering a video on Sudoku variant called No Even Neighbors Sudoku. So before going to the Sudoku, I'll be explaining some tricks and tips on how to solve this kind of Sudokus faster. There'll be some patterns that I'll be explaining, and because of those patterns we'll be able to solve this kind of Sudoku very fast, right? And stay tuned for a very surprise trick that we'll cover in this video, which will help you to solve that Sudoku much faster. So I got to know about this trick a few days ago, and I was myself shocked about seeing this trick. I myself didn't know about this trick, so I thought to cover a video on that particular trick, on this particular variant, no even neighbors Sudoku, right? So before going to the Sudoku, we will see what are the rules of this Sudoku. So according to the rules, we have to place digits from 1 to 9 in each row, each column, and each 3 into 3 box, right? And that is one constraint. According to the constraint, when you have an even number, suppose I'll be marking the green color as the even number and a gray color as the odd number, right? So suppose you have an even number here, the adjacent cells will never have an even number, which means that two even numbers cannot be adjacent to each other. So that is the constraint here, right? So coming on to the trick that I was about to explain here, at anywhere in this grade, in these 8 boxes, right, 3 into 3 boxes, not the middle one, excluding the middle one, right, these 8 boxes, whenever you have such case that you have 3 even digits at the corner of a box, right, this even digit at the corner, this even digit at the corner, and this even digit at the corner, you can directly mark this cell as a even digit. Now why it is the case? Why can't this cell be an even digit? So whenever you have a case, whereas anywhere in the grid, maybe even here as well, any three cells you have corner cells as 3 even digits, then the 4th even digit will always be in the middle. Like, so I mean to say that you cannot have 4 even digits in the corner, never. So why is it the case, right? When you have 4 even digits in the corner, now if you see this this box, now all the 5 cells will be even odd. If you have 4 even digits in the corner, all the other 5 cells will be odd, right? And now these 6 cells, right, these 6 cells, you need to place exactly 4 even digits in these cells without even digits being adjacent to each other. Is it possible? You will have one even digit in these 2 cells, one even digit in these 2 cells, and the other even digit in these 2 cells, right? So you cannot place the 4th even digit, right? Which means that you cannot have this case ever in a no even neighbor Sudoku anywhere in these 8 boxes, right? So whenever you have such case that you have 3 even digits here, you can directly mark the 4th even digit being in the center, right? Now coming on to the surprise trick that I was talking about. Now according to the trick that I was said by my friend, these 8 cells, the ones which I am marking here, will always be even in any no even neighbor Sudoku. If at all you come across a no even neighbor Sudoku and just look at the grid, you will see that all these 8 digits which I have marked will always be even. They can never be odd. Even in a blank no even neighbor Sudoku, if at all you are constructing a Sudoku, you can mark blindly that these 8 cells will always be even, right? Now when I was said about this trick, I didn't knew at all, and even my friend didn't know how this trick came across. So he also got to know when he was creating this kind of variant, right? And there is no formula or a theorem that proves that these 8 cells will be even, but I would just give you an explanation that why is it the case, right? So I had to sit and just look at the cells and just work across that why these cases are always possible being even digits. What happens if these digits are odd, right? So I will just explain you in this video that what happens if this or this or this or any of these 8 cells is odd, right? You will have a contradiction immediately, and one of the cases I didn't have any contradiction even after placing the odd digit, I placed all the even digits in the grid and still I couldn't find any contradiction. But after which I got a flaw in a design, in the design which I came across, and then it immediately gave a contradiction. So just stay tuned and watch the whole video for the explanation of the trick. So coming on to this trick, what happens if any of these 4 cells are odd, right? So we know that these cannot be odd, and what happens if one of these 4 cells are odd, right? So according to the rule, now we know that these 8 cells will have 4 even digits, right? And one of these cells have to be even. Same way, in all these domino cells, you will have one even digit, right? And seeing that pattern, we can directly mark that this digit will not be even. Now what happens if this digit is even? You will form a 4 corner boxes pattern that we have seen earlier, which is never possible in a no even neighbors Sudoku, right? So we have eliminated one of the possibilities. What happens if this is the case, right? You can have exactly 2 possibilities of even digits to be placed, right? One was the 4 corner places and one are the 4 middle places, right? So what happens if this is the case? In this case, I had to extend a few even digits to some other boxes, and then I got a contradiction. So now this digit has to be odd according to the rule, or according to the trick that I was explaining, according to the constraint that I am saying, like even digits cannot be near to each other. Now this cell is odd. Now we have exactly 8 cells and 4 even digits to be placed, right? So one of these 2 cells have to be even, one of these 2 cells, one of these 2 cells, and one of these 2 cells, right? Now if you see, one of these 2 cells have to be even, right? Which makes both of these cells as odd. So you cannot have this cell as even. If this cell is even, both of these cells have to be odd. Then you won't be able to place exactly 4 even digits, right? Which means that these 2 cells will be odd, which gives you this case, right? Not this one, sorry, right? Now again we got 2 scenarios, right? 2 possibilities. So placing this cell as an odd digit, we had 2 possibilities in this pattern, in which one possibility was eliminated, and by the other possibility we still again got 2 possibilities, right? We need to eliminate both these possibilities to confirm that this cell has to be even. Now this possibility is eliminated directly because you again form a 4 corner boxes even digits, which is not possible. Now if I mark this cell as even digit, I didn't get any contradiction in placing this cell as even digit, right? So what happened is, I just ran through all of the boxes, placing all of the even digits in the boxes, and I was still unable to find any contradiction. So after placing all the even digits in the boxes, in all of the grid, in full of the grid, I got this pattern, right? So all of the marked gray cells are even digits, right? In this grid right now, all of the marked gray cells are even digits. So after marking this cell as even digit, I was just making sure that I mark all the even digits, and till the end I couldn't find any contradiction of placing an even digit, right? So I was shocked to know that is this trick wrong? Of course, right? I came across this trick from a friend, and he was sure about this trick, right? These cells will always be even. But without marking this cell as even, I am able to place all the even and the odd digits, and still couldn't find any contradiction. So I was shocked seeing this, but after placing a few digits in this grid, I came across that this grid is a flaw. The design in this grid, the design of even digits placed here is a flaw, is wrong. Now let me say you why, right? For example, let us place any 4 digits here, anywhere, because the first 4 digits will never matter in a odd even Sudoku, right? So you can have any 4 digits in anywhere here. Now let me show you why this design is a flaw, right? So you will really enjoy this thing. I'm sure that you will enjoy this thing, right? So one of the 2 digits here have to be 2 or 6, right? Either 2 or 6 has to be here, right? Let us assume that we have a 2 here, right? So this box the center box will have 2 in these two cells, right? Now if you see the 8th row, where will you have 2? Right? You need to have 2 in these two cells, right? You cannot have here because I assumed the 2 to be here, and after assuming the 2 to be here, you will have 2 in these two cells in this box, as all these are even digits, which means that in this row now the 2 can be only in one of these two cells. Now will you be able to place a 2 in this 8th column? There is no place for the number 2 in this 8th column. Even after having all the 4 even digits placed here, if you see, a 2 cannot be placed here, a 2 cannot be placed here, and a 2 cannot be placed in these two cells because we have a 2 already in these two cells, right? So it means that whatever 2 digits you have here, let it be 2 6 pair, I'll just write 2 6 pair here maybe, that 2 6 pair, one of these digit has to be here. So just assume that you have a 2 here and you still have a 2 6 pair here. Whatever number you have here has to be in one of these two cells, right? Which means that this cell cannot have that number, and whatever number you have that cannot be here as well, and because of that number you cannot have here and here as well, which means that you eliminate from these two cells because that number has to be here. What an excellent logic this design has, which directly eliminates that this design is a flaw. It's wrong. This design itself is wrong, and which means that placing a even digit here is giving a contradiction after the whole placement of even and odd digits are done. What an excellent logic this Sudoku has. Excellent logic, I would say, right? So which means that we have proved now, just a second guys, sorry, we have proved now that these 4 digit, this digit exactly, I was I just erased the border lines here, I'll just mark it again. Okay, right? So which means that now we have already proved that this cell cannot be odd. Now this can be proved for all the 4 cells, right? Superb. Now what happens for these 4 cells, right? Now if you have an odd digit here, you again come across the same pattern that we had at the last, this same pattern you will come across when you place an odd digit here. So let me explain you again, right? So one of these two digits, one of these two digits, and right? So which means that I'll just explain again. If you place an odd digit here, right? So if you place an odd digit here, you will again form the same pattern, the pattern which we came across. One of these two cells, one of these two cells, and one of these two cells have to be even, right? Which means that both of these cells one of these two cells have to be even, which makes this cell as odd, which makes this cell as even, and even. And you cannot have this cell being even because again you form a 4 corner boxes, even boxes pattern. And again if you have this cell as even, you will form the same pattern here, which will again give a flaw, right? Which means that these 4 cells also will have to be even in any case, any no even neighbor Sudoku. What an excellent trick this is, and I was myself shocked to see this trick. I really was amazed by this trick, to be frank, and it was an amazing trick. So I hope you enjoyed this trick. Now coming on to the Sudoku, we will solve one Sudoku by Swarup Gugilam, right? And to be frank guys, the trick which I came to know was by Swarup Gugilam only. So the trick that all these 8 cells will have to be even was said me by Swarup Gugilam, and he has constructed many no even neighbor Sudoku, and he said me that whenever he used to place an odd digit in these cells, he used to break the Sudoku. He wouldn't be able to construct the Sudoku, and which made him sure that these 8 cells will always have to be even. So I really thank Swarup that he let me know this trick, and I was able to cover that in this video, right? So now coming on to this Sudoku, this is a no even neighbor Sudoku constructed by Swaroop Gugilam, and I will surely recommend you to check out his blog for more of such Sudokus. He has many no even neighbor Sudoku and many other Sudokus and puzzles, and he is one of an excellent author, excellent solver as well. So I would add the link in the description below for the blog page as well as the link to the online interface of the Sudoku that I'll be solving now, right? So now coming on to the Sudoku, as I said, I'll be marking odd digits with gray colors and even digits with green colors, right? So I'll mark all the odd digits here with the gray color and even digits with the green color. Now the tricks which we learnt now, we can directly mark these 8 cells to be even, right? What an excellent trick this is. I am still amazed seeing this trick. So we have already marked all the places where that trick applies, and now we can mark all the odd digits and the even digits. So I'll just say what did I do now. This being the even, we got all the 4 cells as odd and the other 3 cells as even, which gives us, the moment we mark a even digit, we can directly mark all the other 4 adjacent digits as odd now, right? Which means that you have only 2 cells here to be even of the 3, right? Which gives this as odd, this as odd, odd and odd here as well, which means these 2 cells have to be even, which gives this as odd. And you can place only 3 even digits in this area. You cannot place 4 even digits. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 even digits are possible. I'm extremely sorry. You can place these 2 digits as even, only one possibility. You can okay, now you can place only 2 even digits in this. Okay, 3 even digits again. Extremely sorry again. So this cannot be even, right? If this is even, you won't be able to place the other 3 even digits in this box, which means that this has to be odd, right? So this has to be odd again, which gives these 2 as even digits, this as odd digit. So we have marked all the possible odd and even digits here. Now we can just mark some numbers here. If you see this 2, this 4 and this 8 gives you a 6 here, which gives you a 2 here, the only remaining digit of even number, which gives you a 6 here, and 8, 6 and 2, which means this has to be 4, and this will not be an even number now because all the 4 even numbers are oddly placed, which means these 4 has to be even numbers, right? And again coming on to the Sudoku, 2 and 4 are possible here. So according by this 4 we get a 2 here and a 4 here and a 2 here and an 8 here, right? 2 and 8, which means these 2 cells have to be 4 and 6, which gives you this as 8, right? And these 2 digits have to be 4 and 2, only possibility, and these 2 digits have to be 6 and 8, and this is the only possibility, which gives 4, 6 and 2, and this has to be 8, right? And because of the 8 here, we get an 8 here, and we need to place 2 and 4 here, which means one of the just one digit 6 has to be here, which means other both the even digits has to be this way, right? These 2 are even digits now, which means that we know that one of the 6 has to be here, which means 2 and 4 have to be here, right? Which means this is 4 and this is 2, right? And let us see if we get anything else. And because of the 4 and 4 here, and one of these 2 cells have to be 4, and because of this 4, this is a 4, right? And we can directly mark this as even now, and we know that one of these 2 cells have to be 6. And where can 8 be? Okay, in this box 8 has only this place to go, which means this has to be even, which will be 8, right? And we need to have 2 4 here, 4 6 here, and 2 6 here, right? So no other place to place any, no other way to place any even digit. Now let's see if we can place the odd digits here. Because of the 9 here, 9 has to be in one of these 2 cells, right? And because of the 7 here, the only possibility is this, right? For the 7, so this has to be 7 now, which means 1 and 9, 1 or 9 has to be in this place, 1 and 9 has to be in one of these three cells, right? So 7, 1 and 9, which means these two digits have to be 3 and 5. Only possible way is this has to be 3 and this has to be 5. And because of this 5, no, we don't get anything here. And okay, so one of the 9s has to be here, right? One of the 9s have to be here. And because of this, do we get anything else? 1, 7, 9 cannot be here, a 9 cannot be here, which means that the row 2 will have 9 in only this place, right? Which means that 9 has to be here, right? And 9 has to be in one of these two cells. We are not sure which cell will be a 9, and 9 has to be in one of these two cells, right? So we can just mark that 9 has to be in one of these two cells, and we need to have a 3 and 5 remaining in these two cells, and the only possible way is this being 3 and this being 5 because of this 5, and because of the 5 here, 5 has to be in one of these two cells, and right, and because of the 7 here, we'll get a 7 in this cell, and which means that these two digits have to be 1 and 3, and these two digits have to be 9 and 5, and because of this 5 we get a 9 here and a 5 here, which means that the only remaining cell for the 9 in this box is this place, and which gives a 9 here, right? And 1 and 7 has to be here. Because of the 1 we get a 1 here, a 7 here, and because of this 1 and 7 and 9 and 5 we get a 3 here, and the only possible digit is 1, and you need to place 3 and 7 here in any order, we are not sure, which means this cell has to be 1, right? And because of the 195 we need to place the only two digits, odd digits are 7 and 3, and the only possible way is this because of this 3 here or this 7 here. And because of the 7 we need to place 9 and 5 here, because 7, 1 and 3 are already placed, which means this has to be 5, this has to be 9, and because of this the only two digits remaining in this column is 1 and 5 and can go only in one order, and the remaining digits can be filled it easily, right? So the only place for 7 in this box is this, right? Which means that this has to be odd and this has to be even, which gets you this as odd and this as even, right? Because of 4 even digits already, and which gives you this as even and this as odd and this as even, right? Now we can directly place all the digits very easily. The only remaining is 1, 7, 3, 9, 5, 2, 4, 6, 6, which gives you a 2 here, 6 here, a 4 here, and a 4 here, and a 2 here, which gives you a 6 here and a 6 here. We have placed all the even digits very easily, and the remaining are the odd digits, right? So the only odd digit here is 3, which will get here in this box, and 1 and 5 in any order, not sure, and 3 and 7 remaining. So this has to be 7, this has to be 3, which gives you the only placement digit here remaining is 1, which gives you a 1 here, and that one has to be here, and which will give you a 5 here, a 5 here, and a 7 here. What an excellent Sudoku, I would say, and what an excellent trick that was. And because of the trick we were easily able to place all the even and the odd digits, maximum number, just 2 or 3 even digits were remaining, and we have completed this Sudoku with minimum number of pencil marks, right? So I hope you enjoyed the surprise trick that I came across, and I just shared it with you. So you can enjoy this trick. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and comment if you like, if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.